October 26, 2023, session 1197 of the Energy and Information coming through the Omega Communications Portal. Hello, Lani speaking to you again, and I welcome you and thank you for being here, being with all of us as we move into expanded fields of consciousness. And as a group together, we're able to do that more easily and to open to the communication in the cosmic fields, which, of course, the station of light is of that cosmic field, just as we are of and within the cosmic consciousness field, the frequency patterns. Are you feeling that already? As by being part of this, you have moved away from focusing on the immediate surroundings around you, and you've moved into the consciousness state that is very natural to you, the higher evolved cosmic consciousness. So let's be curious as to what we will be receiving in this session, in this link up. Relax yourself and be open within this receiving state of the station of light. Welcome and greetings as we continue the engagement with you in this field. I am speaking as the one named Aurum and invite you to be in a deeper connection with the field that you exist in always, but this is a continuation of the experience that you are drawing upon the cosmic frequency pattern to be regulating all of the aspects of your current location within your elemental body form. For this experience within the timeline that you are functioning within, it all begins to make greater sense as you encompass all of the aspects of yourself that continue to experience expanding life. Expanding life, expanding life cycles, expanding consciousness cycles, and it is referring to a consciousness cycle that represents the states of the field of frequency patterns. The frequency patterns are also expanding and changing and rippling out all through creation. There is a point where you connect with intersections within the frequency patterns. These are referred to as the vectors, firstly in a frequency field, and then there are the connecting elements referred to as nodes, and likewise represented in the same energy field frequency pattern. This is reflected and exists within your biological life form existence, the life pattern of you. Therefore, when you consider that you are responding to the frequency patterns that are around you, have you considered that your focus should be on the clearest frequency pattern, the energy field, the matrix that surrounds everything? We draw your attention to this again in this session. and we draw your attention to the energy fields and the connecting nodes within aspects of your biological energy system, the patterns of it, the flowingness of it. And as we've been describing this to you, you are already experiencing the connection to the consciousness field that we simply will call galactic frequency, cosmic frequency patterns for you. We do this so that you move beyond the factors that may be or have been impacting on your life cycle. We're talking about limiting factors, and there are such limiting factors, many of which you have recognised and have already moved beyond. This session is allowing you to again recognise there is a greater free-flowing frequency pattern that, as you acknowledge this and you orient yourself within the frequency field around you, you will feel the difference within the flowing life force patterns within you and around you. This is part of this purpose of allowing you the opportunity to be freely and clearly connected into the cosmic matrix field. You draw into you the impulses which are encoded packets of information, and these represent the opportunities and possibilities for the correction of some of the out of balance sequences that had arisen within the life forms around you. Making sure that you connect into the clearer frequency pattern, the cosmic matrix, ensures that you are responding to the higher field frequency pattern. So we are bringing this to your focus so that as you review some aspects of your current life cycle, you will recognise there was a time where you had been correctly functioning and responding in accordance with the cosmic frequency pattern. So we remind you, you already know what this is. You already know because you have presented yourself into this information deliverance in this session in another reality of dimensional time, dimensional experience. You are simply regathering and reconnecting yourself into that higher matrix field. This is solely you. This is what is required solely for you. It is part of your soul presentation to reconnect with this, and as such, you drew in the connecting factors which enabled you to connect with us in this way, and you knew this would happen, and we were prepared for this to happen. This is part of what we referred to previously as repeating a cycle. Although it is not a true repeat, it is you harnessing the specific elements that you recognize are available for you to reconnect with. As part of this reconnection, you may be experiencing reconstruction of particular elements relating to your biological system. The biological system is necessary. It is the elementary component for the essence of you to be fully present. Remember, the clarity and the pureness and the simple enjoyment that is natural to you. Remember, this is the naturalness of you. It is the nature of creative consciousness. And here you are, you had drawn in the elements to create the situation that enabled you to come into a body form and to be present as you are now, with the added vital elements of reconstruction or resurrection or regeneration. It's all the acceptance of the cosmic pattern, the blueprint for you, the design. Very natural to you, the natural design elements and aspects. Another aspect of this function, as you continue to absorb all of this frequency pattern through all of the nodes and pathways throughout you, is the shifting that was needed, opening up the energy field around the entire planetary field of the consciousness field of the planet. Opening up in the sense that it will allow the clearing away of specific elements that had been created as a focus for people, and the focus was a distraction from allowing the cosmic field, the principles of what life is, to be present and active. So it's changing the frequency pattern that had enabled the appearance of what you are aware that is happening, that is out of balance and out of harmony with the cosmic frequency. It comes back to you being completely balanced and synchronized, reconnected in every way to the original purpose for your presentation in the biological consciousness form and field. Here we are speaking about the biological consciousness field that you recognize as the planet, this beautiful planetoid existing. See beauty in it. See more beauty unfolding as everything that had been clouding the beauty dissolves away. Just as it is within your biological consciousness field. There are passageways and pathways all throughout you responding to this clearness. And many of the similar pathways and channels throughout the consciousness field of the planetoid are also becoming freer and clearer. So this is much of what many of you have been waiting to experience, knowing that you would be experiencing this because it was part of your soul presence and recognition of the patterns being created around you. So this is the field around you. This is the cosmic frequency field containing the pure essence for creation. Remember this. There is a natural process within you and of your soul that understands this completely and will utilize it. It has already been utilizing it up till now, but now there's a greater amount of freeness within your energy pattern available. So you are completely connected into this. We acknowledge this in you, as you, and through you. Aurum out. Thank you, Aurum. Lani speaking to you again. And I'm sure you will be feeling the expansion. Or perhaps you got lost within the energy as you experienced the deep flowingness of the energy and did not hear some of the words. But as you continue listening, you will pick up more of the information through the entire concept of this deliverance that you created. So it's very wonderful to bring this through to all of us today in this way. It seems to be a matching of frequency with individual frequency patterns, that is you, with the cosmic frequency that surrounds us all, and yet we hadn't correctly attuned to it. So this is another deeper connection activated, fully present now. Bring this all back into you now. Breathe it in wonderfully, freely and easily, right into your biological systems, and be fully present again in this system of your life cycle. This ends the session through Omega Communications, omegacommunications.co.nz. Thank you. Be fully present, focused in the present moment as we measure and recognize what that is.